It'll be fine. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. It'll be fine.
And a woman says, "Oh, I love this shirt." People love.
It's a great shirt.
Well, some people love roosters, and chickens and stuff. They don't.
Yeah.
Like some people, again, we're screwed. Some people just love certain types of animals. Like, what's up with that? Ooh, look at that good looking chicken. Oh, look at his bum. Ooh, what's wrong with you? You know what I mean? But if you're with another connoisseur, if you're another lover of chickens, you're like, you're right. That's a good looking. Ooh, that's a good looking bird. That's a good looking bird right there. You know what I mean? People are like that.
You could have a chicken on the front of your shirt and chicken lover on the back of your shirt.
Oh, there you go. There you go.
There you go.
There.
That's.
Okay, we're gonna cut this because I can't afford to pay Kelly for that. I like it. I'm saying it there as if like it's Kelly doing it.
Yeah.
Kelly, cut it out.
I'm here.
Yeah.
I know. I'm here.
I'm not even pointing at her. I'm pointing at myself. Like how this is. Again, we're insane. People are insane. I'm insane too. I'm okay with it.
I think this is a great moment to dive more into the mind of Luke Lynndale.
Go for it.
I think it's time for 5 questions.
All right, go for it.
Question number 1, Luke. What is the worst meal to eat on a date?
The worst meal to eat on a date?
Yeah. What would you hate if your wife was like, this is what we're having?
Oh my God! As a kid, we never ate seafood. My family growing up, I was like lower middle class, and seafood was expensive.
Yeah.
So the only seafood we would eat would be like fish or like battered fish. You know what I mean? Like in a box.
Yeah.
From a box like that. But anything like I don't know, squid or mussels or shrimp.
Yeah.
I can't handle it. And if we went somewhere and it was that, oh my God, that would be the worst. My wife loves it though. We're the complete opposite. My wife loves it, and so. But if I was on a date, I would go along with it. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Like I would go with it.
You would suck it up for the date.
Well, yeah, but I would hate it. I would just detest it. I would like in my head. I'd be like,
Question number 2.
Yeah.
What is your favorite late night snack?
Oh my God. Well, last night actually after the show, I had. I buy these ice cream sandwiches. So I buy these ice cream sandwiches. They're the Chapmans, the little guys. Yeah, so I like those. But I have a particular way of eating them. I don't just eat them like how they're. I peel off like one side and eat like whatever. And then I'll peel off the other side and then eat the middle and then like that. And so the thing is, we buy the low calorie ones because if you eat a whole like a full one, they're like it's pretty high. So then now what I do is buy the low calorie ones and then eat 2, which is equal to the sodium. So yeah, but that's my favorite.
I like that. That's kind of like how I eat a Kit Kat.
Yeah.
I chew off the sides of the chocolate and then the long parts, then the top of the bottom, then I break the wick. It takes me like half an hour to eat a Kit Kat.
Yeah, it's
I
better.
just savor it.
That's right.
I enjoy it that way. I do. Question number 3. What was the first meal you ate with your now wife?
Oh,
Do you remember?
Jeez, I do not remember our first date when I met my wife. I had come back from Australia. I lived in Australia for a year, traveling around. I owed a lot of money, and a lot of it to my dad, and then I paid my dad back. And while I was doing that, I lived with my dad.
Gotcha.
In a place which was actually bigger than this, but it wasn't the penthouse. My dad had a gigantic place on Thorncliffe Park. I don't know if you know those buildings.
Yeah.
There's 2 massive buildings there. He was on the 39th floor, which is insane. Anyways, but our very first date, when she wanted to go out and we were working together, she wanted to go out, and I said, well, I don't have any money, but I'm watching the hockey game on Saturday, so if you want, you can come over and watch it, you know what I mean?
Oh, wow.
And our first date was her coming over to my apartment, well, not even my apartment, my dad was living with my dad. I don't know where my dad was.
Okay.
Yeah, he wasn't around that night. I don't know what he was doing. I think he had a girlfriend at the time. He was at her place. And I don't know what we ate. I think we might have just had chips. I don't think we had dinner. Do you know what I mean? So I don't remember. Is the answer.
That's fair.
It's a long time ago.
Question number 4. I think the most controversial of my 4 questions. Luke Lynndale, is a hamburger a sandwich?
Is a hamburger a sandwich?
Yeah.
Well, no. How is that? Do people consider it a sandwich? How is it a sandwich?
I'm on the fence. I'm on the fence. Some people will say
Wait a second,
yes.
you're asking people and you don't make a choice?
I can see how it is and how it isn't. The components are there. 2 pieces of bread that are separate, meat in the middle.
But it's a bun, though.
I know. But the original name apparently was hamburger sandwich. They used to call it hamburger sandwich.
But do you know the origins why it's called a hamburger? I don't.
That I don't know.
'Cause my daughter was asking. You know, I have an 11-year-old daughter. You know, when you have a child,
Yeah,
they ask you questions as if you know stuff.
No.
And you're like, I don't know the answer to this, you know? Like, why are we even talking about this? Why? Like, some people are like, oh, I feel stupid. I'm like, I'm just annoyed, you know? Like, why are we even discussing this? Is such a useless thing to talk about. But I can't say that to her, of course. I don't say that.
Right.
But
yeah.
it's what I'm thinking. I'm like,
Yeah.
why are we even entertaining? Like, who cares, you know?
Yeah.
But it's a hamburger. I don't know. Like, I don't know.
Yeah. It could be. It may not be.
Do you think this is controversial?
I think it's controversial.
This is a highly controversial question. I kind of think that they just have their own categories.
I know.
It's a different category in and itself. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I should look up the origins of the hamburger. Do we want to?
Well, it's like a muffin, right? A muffin is not a cake.
No, well, it's a tiny cake.
But it's not.
It's
because
not. It's not a cake.
No, that's a cupcake.
Right.
But
yes.
The difference is that it's the texture of it, right?
In the book, The Art of Cookery, Made Plain and Easy, that rolls off the tongue.
Well, okay,
It doesn't.
I'm sure they didn't write the title expecting people. Well, let's make sure people can say the name of our title well. If we can, we're not gonna have that. I don't think that's how you come up with the title, is it?
It included a recipe in.
Kelly's drunk. She's drunk. She's been drinking.
It included a recipe from 1758 called hamburger sausage.
Okay.
Which suggested to serve it with roasted and toasted bread underneath.
Mm-hmm.
A similar snack was popular in Hamburg, Germany in 1869, and a lot of American immigrants brought it over. The Hamburg steak is reported to have been served 2 pieces of bread on the Hamburg America line, which is how the hamburger got its name.
Yeah.
Question number 5. Luke Lynndale, if Ben and Jerry's were to say, hey, we want to name an ice cream after you, what would they call it? And if it helps inspire, what would be in it?
Well, I really love dark chocolate ice cream.
Oh.
Yeah. Dark Lynndale. That sounds wrong, but I love it.
Wink.
It sounds wrong, but I still love it. I still love it.